Salute, folks. It's your boy, the insurance junkie, your fiduciary fella, the all-star advisor Alonzo Hall, your social media insurance broker, and I've returned today to whap and tap on your head with another ADH wealth solution. Before I go in, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule an appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links are in the description of this video. So, today I want to talk again to the black male YouTube space, and I want to talk about this whole marriage thing, or I guess the black YouTube space, because mating, dating, and relationships seems to be a big topic. Give me 1 second while I light my split. So, mating and dating, I was just watching Big J, Triple X, and he was saying it seems like black men are very carnal. What we talk about is mating, dating, and relationships, and it is a very important thing because we have a drive to gain power, and one of those ways that you gain power is through family. So that's why mating, dating, and relationships is a huge topic in the black community. The major issue is a lot of you black guys seem to want this old school Leave It to Beaver family, and realistically it's not like that. What a lot of black women don't know is that a lot of white women out earn on paper their white men, but they still sit in a submissive, if you will, position. But what happens is overall there's more of a structure of the men who have controlling interests of things. So when you look at that, you have to go MAGA. Marriages are great arrangements, right? And why are marriages great arrangements? Because even if it's not the nuclear Leave It to Beaver, I'm in control, give me my slippers and I go into my smoking room, quote unquote marriage, the beauty of it is that you have, what's going on, Chief? You have a lot of you have someone to fall back on, right? And when I say you have someone to fall back on, what I mean is if shit gets tough, you actually have someone who's there on your side who is willing to help you go through the struggle. Does that mean that they're looking to struggle all the time? No. But what it does mean is that they're willing to struggle with you in the event that you're struggling. Okay? So you'll have a situation where maybe, a husband gets injured and can't go back to work for a few months, and now the wife can help him out. Or you'll have a lot of situations like where a woman will have a child from a prior marriage, or a prior child from a prior relationship, and the guy will step in and actually help to raise that child. Like I said prior in my stepfather video, he'll come in, he'll step in, and he'll help to mold that child into a substantial citizen a citizen of society, right? So you look at marriages are great arrangements, MAGA, because they give you someone to care about, right? Someone that maybe sometimes you'll snap or go a little too far, but you'll be able to apologize to. Marriages are a lot of work. They're not easy. So a lot of guys are saying, well, what if she leaves you? Listen, there's worse things than if she leaves you and takes half your stuff. What if she stays with you and takes half your stuff, right? Because there are people who have marriages where they're not doing anything, and they don't like the person, but they're still married on paper, right? But they're not physically with each other. that can be even worse, right? Where there's drama all the time. So those are just a couple of things, or a couple of my thoughts today. But realistically, marriages are great arrangements because, again, They're going to have you with someone who you can depend on. And I don't mean in terms of finances. I mean, I'm in a crisis. I am emotionally, I'm dealing with emotional damage. And, I need somebody to, help me out emotionally. Okay, well, boom. There is your spouse, your wife, right? Your wife is going to be the only person who's really going to sit there and listen to any of your problems. Yeah, the fellas listen, and we'll joke and kiki, haha, but we're not going to be there for your deepest, darkest thoughts. Your sister passes away. We're not going to be there like your wife would be, right? You lost your job. We're gonna be like, hey, yeah, here, go hustle. We might even come out and go to work with you, but we're not gonna help you pay your bills, right? Your wife will. That's why marriages are great arrangements, because you actually have taken an oath to stand by this person through thick and thin. So, guys, you're worried about someone taking half of your stuff. You should also be concerned with somebody conserving half of your stuff, expanding your legacy, helping you to create and grow, pouring into you, improving you. What are the things I had to realize, right? Because a lot of guys, you talk about, hey, my woman is nagging me and da-da-da-da-da. Don't always look at it as nagging. Sometimes she's actually trying to egg you on or push you on to get to that, especially in the black community. I say ladies do this a lot. They date potential as opposed to ambition. So a lot of the times, they're trying to be that ambition that drives you. That's why in the black community, we get a lot of women who get pregnant by a guy because they think, oh, if I have a baby, if he has a baby, he'll suddenly get this burst of responsibility or this sudden change and want to, reach that potential. And sometimes that does work where people, they go into grind mode because they got a kid or whatever. But that's not always the case, right? But marriages are great arrangements because you do have someone there who you can pour into and who can pour into you. Who, anytime there's something good that happens, you have somebody you want to run and go tell that to. That's your spouse. Anytime there's something bad that happens, you have somebody you want to run and go express that to. That's your spouse. Your spouse should be your best friend. At any rate, that's going to be it for today, folks. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule an appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links are in the description of this video. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, wipe ass. Work in progress every day and see success. Wipe ass. Work in progress every day and see success. Wipe ass. Work in progress every day and see success. And remember, folks, when people challenge you, they don't challenge you to challenge you, but they challenge you to challenge you. Accept the challenge. Salute.